This is the day.
Inauguration day.
Inauguration day. 69th episode.
69th episode of the inauguration day.
69.
This is Zach, Jane, and Kai for you.
What a way to start a podcast.
I don't know. It's kind of weird that they do the inauguration on Sunday. Beginning of the week, Monday, do it.
Yeah, the Sabbath.
Yeah. This is the Lord's Day. What are you talking about? This is the Lord's Day.
You think President Trump gives a fuck about the Lord's Day?
I bet you his polls hit very high with religious people.
He's Sabbathing it the fuck up on Sunday.
What polls?
With like for like Christian people who go to church and shit on Sunday. Remember how he's like, God bless America, me and my people love God. And then they're like, well, that's why I'm going to vote for him.
Because he gets inaugurated on a Sunday.
It was only for Trump, because he'd be Sabbathing.
He'd be Sabbathing.
I don't even know what that word means.
He said, I'm executive ordering it on a Sabbath.
Welcome back. A minute in, I finally said that.
Yeah.
We just wanted to give you a good intro when times are hard for TikTok because it's back.
Yeah, we were going to talk about how it got banned and 10 minutes before we started recording.
It's back.
There we go.
Got a message from a friend, said TikTok's back, looked.
Yep.
And then
TikTok's back.
You literally log into TikTok and it says, welcome back.
They said, thanks, Trump,
Yeah,
in
they
the message.
sucked him off, for sure.
Because it was his executive order. First day in office, he said, I'm executive ordering. TikTok is back.
TikTok.
What did I say, though? A couple podcasts back, I said it's going to get banned for about a day. Trump's going to come in. Right away, it's going to be...
Yep. I never thought for once it was actually going to get banned.
I didn't even think for a day.
I never for a second. There was a part of me that thought that there would be no break in service. We could just use it forever.
So, I mean, good news for you guys. You'll still get your ill-informed clips on TikTok.
Yep. You don't have to go to YouTube Shorts.
Even though we do pretty well as far as
YouTube Shorts is actually probably the best one.
Fuck Reels, though.
Yeah, Reels is awful.
I can't fuck with Reels.
It's hard to tread water in Reels, okay?
Yeah.
There's sharks all around you.
And they smell blood.
Yeah. Anyone that has the opportunity to even say lock up the podcast equipment, it's gonna be there.
Well, dude, the thing with Reels is they'd have no filter for anything. Like I've seen videos of like kids that are fell over, and everyone's in the comments like shit talking this kid who fell over.
Yeah. Did you see the clip I sent you today? It was from a podcast. Bunch of like middle school age boys.
I don't think so.
Their whole podcast is like talking about food, and everybody's just shitting on them. Like top comment was, "Riveting conversation, boys," and shit like that. I'm these dudes are in middle school.
Let them have fun, bro. Let them have fun.
Come on.
Sometimes we can't even have fun.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's literally who gave these guys this equipment.
Yeah. I want their address.
Yeah, people are
in the people's business too much.
They want to shoot us so bad.
Oh, dude.
Some of them.
You would think that we
have a little bit of respect for trying to grow a podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, bro,
I'm having fun.
I know I've brought this up 1,000 times. It's just crazy to me that to this day, the clip about Incredibles got the most hate.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like we were trying to be funny in that one either.
No, I was just like pointing out like Easter eggs, and like, this isn't funny. And I'm like, it's not supposed to be funny. This clip is like just, hey, fun facts.
That clip by far got the most hate. And it was just everyone being like, oh, this is not funny.
I'm like, yes, it's not.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
It was like the stupidest, most far off like conspiracy.
Yeah.
It wasn't even, like you said, it wasn't even trying to be funny. It was just like...
What even was it? It was like...
It was...
What's the French dude, the bomb guy?
Bon Voyage.
It was something about Bon Voyage or some shit.
And then the Incredibles underwear in Ratatouille or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Everyone's like, guys,
like the one
lock
time
it up.
One time we were actually trying to be like, put together a conspiracy.
Yeah.
That was like one of our most coherent topics we've had on the podcast. Everybody's like, this isn't funny, guys.
Guys, you guys lock it up.
Yo, let's be for real for a second. This is not
funny. We do classify ourselves as a comedy podcast.
That's true.
So that was our fault. I'm sorry we were not funny.
Did we put hashtag comedy on it? Maybe that's why.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
I started putting hashtag I love you on all the clips I do now. I don't know why. But
bring in them relationships.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'll still do, what do I do?
Comedy
Jake
India.
Paul.
Comedy India and Epstein's Island.
You do Jake Paul a lot too, don't you?
Yeah.
Who does Jake? Someone does it.
I don't do Jake Paul.
I've done Jake Paul.
I usually do like comedy podcast, and then I love you. That's
You know what's
really
so speaking of comedy, India, and like, I don't know if you guys saw on TikTok before I got banned, like they were bringing back old trends and stuff. I didn't know. Do you guys remember? Do you remember? Because Kaj doesn't use it. The comedy India era of TikTok, where there's a whole bunch of like random Indian videos were like blowing up, and it was like a whole trend.
where it was kind of like the videos made no sense, and there was a lot of slow-mo walking. Yeah, I do remember that.
It's banned in India. TikTok is. That's why we haven't seen shit since then. I didn't know that.
No creators out there can't be making no videos no more.
Dude, those videos
I
were
miss
legendary.
comedy India.
They were low key. They kind of touched your soul sometimes.
Do you guys remember the video of like the dude doing the transitions where he went?
Oh yeah,
That was one of my favorite videos.
like Dar Man.
Yes, I do.
They're kind of like those videos. Like sometimes you're watching, you're like, this is so dumb. But then there's one that gets you.
And you're just like, I actually kind of reside with this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I will help my friends out.
word to you.
Yeah.
And that one huge ass like that huge buff Indian dude like standing by a bus, and for some reason the camera comes by and he goes starts running at it. You know what I'm talking about?
Why did they all do the slow motion run? In every single one, I feel like they had either a slow-mo run or a slow-mo walk.
I don't know.
That was like the punchline for most of their jokes. But I mean,
I miss it.
fire nonetheless. Their fits over there are crazy though.
They do have drip.
I'll give him the title.
They always got like a silk button up.
Yeah.
I swear.
There's some people who are a few years behind, you know. They still got like the swag shirts on.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's some people who got that shit on in India.
Yeah.
Talking about a few years behind.
Like few years behind fashion wise.
My shirt.
Yeah.
Few years.
I actually wore this because of the TikTok ban.
Few years. You're coming up on, what's 10 years? Is it a decade?
I don't know. Yeah.
Decade.
When did that come out? When did
2016. I swear.
Well, it came out
probably around then.
I wore it because like the TikTok ban, I wanted to be like, I don't know if you remember the era where everybody was wearing these doing dancing videos.
Yeah.
That's why I wore it.
Those were the early days of TikTok.
Yeah, and honestly, like the least toxic days of
Oh
TikTok.
yeah.
They're just people dancing.
Remember? Okay, this part's actually kind of cringe in the TikTok history.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when it was like people versus furries?
Oh, the fucking furry war.
Yeah, and it was like
Gamer
actually
versus
it
furries.
was like actually people like pretending to be like in the military duetting someone in the fur. And I'm like, this is weird.
Jeez.
Why do we give a fuck, dude?
I would never partake in that.
Dark days of TikTok.
Partake in the Sabbath.
Sabbath hit the fuck up. That's so blasphemous. I shouldn't say that. That might be too far because I don't really know what the Sabbath means. I know it's like something to do with sacred day.
Yeah.
Something.
What about, do you know much about Black Sabbath? Sorry.
It's probably
Iron
demonic. Demon Sabbath.
What did you say?
Iron Man, don't they do that? They do, don't they? The I Am Iron Man song, or is that not Black Sabbath?
I am Iron Man. Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't
that Led Zeppelin?
No. I'm actually. Fuck you guys. I'm
think it's
100% positive it's Black Sabbath.
Are you sure?
I'm.
I feel like
I don't want to say 100.
I feel like it's Led Zeppelin.
It's not Led Zeppelin. I know that for sure.
Let's see.
Black Sabbath.
So you're listening to demon shit.
No, I'm listening to Iron Man.
Yeah, but Black Sabbath?
What other songs do they have? Do we know any other songs?
Paranoid?
Paranoid. It's like, what is it like? Pigs of War or something?
War Pigs.
Oh, War Pigs. Lay down your favorite Black Sabbath song. Okay. Put it in the comments.
Let us know if it lights up. Sorry.
Anyways, what we've Inauguration Day's already been said.
Yeah.
TikTok's already been said.
We do
We could do Roman Empire. I don't know if I have one on deck. Do you?
I kind of do.
I do because it randomly popped when I texted you guys about it. So, okay, I know Roman Empire, you're like supposed to, it's like something that you think about every day or something.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't every day. It's just something I think about like weirdly often, like at least once a week for how random it is. I think about the fact that I wish I knew how or tried to become a stuntman. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I thought about it a little bit. And ever since then, I'm like, see, but I don't even know how to go about doing it. Like, if I knew how to train what I had to do to become a stuntman, I might be a stuntman right now.
That'd be kind of sick.
That's what I'm like. Like you
don't
get
really
a decent amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows who you are. and you do cool shit.
And you get to hang out with cool ass people too.
Yeah.
Do you train to be a stuntman, or do you kind of?
Oh, for sure.
You got to flip cars
For
and
sure,
shit sometimes,
yeah.
depending on what you're in. But
Yeah.
Or do you just like have this like death wish?
I'm pretty sure they have like stuntman school to go to, or like training or whatever.
You got to train like pain tolerance and a whole bunch of shit like that.
I saw a video of this dude. He was like showing everyone how he was like trained to like die in movies. Or like if he got like shot, he'd be like, I can fall this way, or I can fall this way,
and just like smack their head on.
Yeah,
the
and they
ground.
like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and then the stuntman thumbs up.
Well, okay.
I would be
Okay,
so
if you
sick.
were a
But here's the
stuntman-
thing too. Also, like, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, well, why don't I start now? The thing is like stuntmen like have the career length of basically someone that's in sports. You know,
Yeah.
like 30, maybe 40. It's so you got to get into it when you're like 18, and then run
You
it
gotta learn quick.
and then retire. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what is the worst injury you think you would get as a stuntman and still go back to being a stuntman? Like, would you like break an arm and still go back?
Yeah, probably. I mean, stuntmen break shit all the time. So if I was gonna be a stuntman, I would have to be willing to break some shit.
But what's the worst one? Like, if you
The worst one?
Like, if this happened to you, you're like, guys, I have to call it quits. This is affecting my
If
longevity.
I
in life.
broke my back, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a bad enough back break, I'd probably be done.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Would you do a retirement speech?
I don't think stuntmen do that.
I mean, you can anyone can do a retirement speech.
Yeah, but the thing is, the whole thing about being a stuntman is you can like throw yourself against the wall and shit and be cool. So it'd be kind of be like it would be what's the word? Almost embarrassing to go, hey, I broke my back, I'm done.
No, wouldn't it be? No, it
This
would
is
not.
what stuntmen do. They get injured.
Yeah, but
You know?
everyone knows. I'm assuming in the stuntman world, if you break your spine, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, he's probably not coming back."
They're like, oh hey, shouts out to the dude, fallen comrade
Fallen comrade.
in the act of.
Maybe they get you a cake for your retirement.
I don't know the intricacies of the stuntman community, but I have a feeling
get
that
like a Purple Heart from the stuntman community.
I feel like if you get an
Like a
injury
pin
and
with
you
a broken
quit,
arm on it.
like if you have an injury that you could come back from after like rehab or something,
Mm-hmm.
they might be like, this guy's kind of a pussy.
I would assume
You know
if
what
you're
I'm
like,
saying?
if you're someone's body double, then yeah. But I assume if you're just a stunt man, they'd be like, I get it.
I'll be
Like if-
fucking. What's that one dude that people when I had Fred Smith and Finkel, they kept saying I looked like him. That singer, that British singer.
Oh, fuck! What is his name?
If he does movies, I'll be his body double.
I forget his name, but I totally forgot about that.
God, yeah, I don't remember his name, but you've definitely heard a song from him.
He's like blonde, Irish, or British, maybe.
Something.
Oh.
What's up with the reoccurring British singers? We got Robbie Williams. We got this dude.
This dude looks like. People said that Jake looked like this guy.
Yeah, a lot on Fred Smith and Finkel.
They
lot.
said it, or
Yeah.
does Jake look like this guy?
I think I do a little bit,
A
unfortunately.
tiny bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's a little similarity.
Yeah.
What's his name? I'm just gonna look up Irish blonde singer, see what pops up.
He has he has a couple popular songs, but he has one that was like super popular.
I feel like I just saw him, like recently.
Yeah, dude.
in an interview or something.
I feel like his name's like Zane Fox or some shit like that.
it's definitely not Zane Fox.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that's what it is.
Zane Fox. What's his name?
Maybe it starts with an L, like Louis.
Louis.
Louis
Louis
Capaldi.
C.K.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Louis Capaldi.
It is Louis Capaldi.
Play his song on the mic right quick. If you can pull up his most popular song.
That's.
What do you think? Do you think I look like him?
Think there's any resemblance?
I think I do. I can see it a little bit. Put it up to
Oh
the mic.
yeah.
That's this guy.
Someone you love.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm
You
him.
low-key killed that.
I'm him.
I think
That was a magical moment.
maybe if he was born British or whatever he is he Irish or British?
I don't know.
I'll
Who
look.
cares?
Yeah.
Who
Whatever.
cares?
If you were born that, maybe you'd look. I think you have this similar nose, maybe a similar mouth shape, but like, other than that, ginger compared to blonde, dark blonde, like a light blonde.
Well, I mean, here's one thing. You know,
Yeah, but his eyes are like way too close. I feel like
his eyes look more sad than mine.
He has very
Yeah.
deep like eyes. He's got like coves for his eyes.
If you want to say doppelganger,
I wouldn't say
I'll give you-
We
doppelganger.
should put up a picture.
I'll give you a half
We'll
point.
put up a picture. Hold on.
Mark it down the time. I'll put a picture in because I did it for a couple times last
See
episode.
what the comments got to say about it. Unfortunately, I can see it. I've gotten some rogue like lookalikes before. That was the only one where I'm like, yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, but because dude, when I was younger, for some reason, people were like, you kind of look like a young Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, no, the fuck, I don't. What are you talking?
They were
about?
trying to blow up your ego for
know.
sure, bro.
I was gonna say, isn't that one like? I would take that any day.
Oh, we're
for sure. But dude, we're talking
Run
about
away
like one
with
of the
that.
hottest dudes at that time.
He
Come
is.
on now.
Bro, there's an old lady who comes into the bank, and let me see if I can find it. It's from Gunsmoke, this 1955 Western,
Yeah.
and there's this dude in it. Where is it? I think it was Buck Taylor. I think it was.
Guys, see, wait, let me see him.
I mean, he doesn't look like I don't look like him now, but
You don't look like him at all.
she kept on saying I looked like him.
A little bit, like when you smile, you do that squinty eye shit.
And like for like 3 months, she was like, I don't remember who you look like, but she's from a Western. And then randomly, he was like,
She?
Bucky Taylor.
Because you got any look-alike comments before? Cap or not?
Kind of like a young Leonardo DiCaprio a little bit.
Yeah.
No, honestly, if anyone besides it's in my family, they'll just say I look like my family. I don't know if I've gotten like a specific.
Well, Blake, okay, real quick. I mean, I know you're not technically like biologically related to him, but Blake kind of looks like someone, and I can never name him. There's someone I've seen that looks a lot like Blake, like a celebrity.
Everyone calls him Wolverine, like Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, I could see that a little bit.
I feel like there's someone that I know that kind of looks like you.
Hold on, let me pull up this because he's got a picture of it. He did Wolverine one year for.
The only person I can think of is fucking what's his name? Johnny Drama on Entourage, but that's just kind of a vibe thing, not a face thing.
See, he did it one year for Halloween.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, no,
He
he
does.
actually definitely does.
Yeah.
Low key though, I wanted those so bad. I think he might still have them, but they're actual blades. Bro.
They're
Like,
so tough.
tight.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the cigar too.
He's low-key ripped, too.
He needed a little bit more of the
Lamb
dark
chops.
lamb chop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had the lamb chops, low-key.
And then maybe, of course, just pump yourself full of testosterone. You get the veins coarse and you know what I mean.
When people got like shoulder veins.
Just kidding. I can't say that because who knows? Maybe Hugh Jackman really didn't for Wolverine, but there's a part of me where it's like
I'm pretty sure he did.
there's a lot of actors that's like you use it for the role. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not anything different. Or
Like the
weird.
thing is with steroids, it's weird because people are like, "Oh, you use steroids?" It's like, why the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
Speaking of, right? Did you guys see fucking David Dobrik's reveal since he hasn't done shit for a minute?
Nope.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of people saying that he did steroids.
Well, is he ripped now?
Yeah, he's ripped. He's
Whoa.
And then there's a whole bunch of other people saying this is what happens when you like go on a diet, not a starvation diet, but when you have a diet that's like you like that's how you get abs. That's what people have been saying is like you kind of have to starve yourself a little bit.
It's uncanny a little bit looking at
Yeah,
him though.
yeah.
I'll say that.
Is this him? Right? Is that real?
That's him.
Wow. This looks weird.
Yeah, but that's not steroids. Dude.
It looks wrong, at least.
Listen, good for him. He's looking handsome. He's looking fucking yoked. It just his face doesn't match the body.
I feel
You know
like
what I'm saying?
he's got a face built for being slightly chubby.
He does.
If it was steroids, I feel like he'd be bigger. No,
I don't
You
think
know,
it's steroids. I think he just has like millions of dollars and probably like
probably does it every day.
Yeah, probably like paid a dietitian and paid a personal
hormone
trainer
treatment and
yeah.
shit,
So I don't think
yeah.
it's steroids. I think he just like he's got it like
really
that.
dialed it in. Yeah.
He's just locked in.
Here's the thing.
It's so uncanny. The face doesn't match the body. It like
you almost look at his face and you're like, "Where's your muscles on your face?"
dude, that's exactly
He's got
it.
the lack of a defined jawline.
Like this picture especially. This looks photoshopped.
Yeah.
Not
like
his muscles, just like,
Like a
his,
I
soft
think,
face
you know,
with a
you-
ripped ass fucking
Yeah,
washboard
it's
abs.
you look
Yeah.
at the before picture, like I think for
one's
ideally for David
exaggerated.
Dobrik, he would lose like a little bit of weight, right?
Mhm.
But he's got to stay a little chubby with that face.
Yeah.
You know, some people just aren't made to look ripped. You
No,
know?
I think he looks good. I just
No,
think he
yeah.
looks uncanny.
It's off.
It's off.
You know, God didn't want this. That's what we're saying.
He's fighting against God's wishes right now
Yeah.
by becoming ripped.
He went too far this time. He's gonna get smited.
I don't really remember what happened with David Dobrik and everything. Didn't he like almost kill his friend? And then
That barber dude, what's his name?
Jeff Wittick?
Jeff Wittick.
I remember I used to watch Jeff Wittick, but then I just stopped watching all of them. And then
How did he almost kill him?
I think they were doing something in Utah, ironically.
It was like a crane stunt. And
yeah,
then
he was like on a rope attached to a crane. And then,
Allegedly, we'll say.
No, it's
No.
not alleged. There's video of
happened,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
And he was like swinging him around.
Made him like blind in one eye or some
Yeah.
shit for a second.
Got like nerve damage or some shit.
I remember that. And
I don't
this-
really know, but also I just want to say for the record, Jeff Wittick is also kind of a prick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like anybody in that group is a good person.
No.
Like if you watch the David Dobrik vlogs, like I had a spree where I used to watch them when they were like early on in like his apartment, and even then I was like, these people are kind of shitty.
I mean, that's the whole
Like-
fucking thing. Like, you see the Casey Neistat had a like a hidden camera when he was doing shit with David Dobrik, and they were talking about it's not fun unless someone gets hurt type shit, which it's like, yeah, seems like people get hurt 90% of that was like big fuck videos they do.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm like, it's tough because David Dobrik has one of those channels and personalities where he'll just give away money.
Yeah.
But then he also is kind of a shitty person, so you're like, well,
He doesn't give away money, he gives away Teslas.
yeah, gives away a shit ton of Teslas.
That's about it, though. He
And
does
then
give
he-
away money occasionally.
Well,
I don't know.
you could win the Tesla and then sell it, right?
I think that's probably what
Yeah,
I
but
would
the
do.
thing is you getting a Tesla versus the same amount of money you would get from a Tesla, it'd be better to get the money than the Tesla. Because of taxes or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
true.
know. I'm not going to pretend like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I
Yeah.
heard something.
I mean, you are listening to the
Ill-informed.
Attaboy. Take it back up.
You guys, we're actually geniuses because we talk about how stupid we are, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what people always say?
We lower the bar, so when we say something smart, everyone's like,
Yep.
oh, they're actually pretty informed.
Well, I mean, isn't it what they say? Like, the more you know that you don't know means you know more or some shit like that.
What the fuck? I don't know if that's.
No, what did Einstein say? He says a smart man knows that he knows nothing.
The more
Okay,
you, the more
so
you
it's
don't
kinda
know,
just
you
like-
know, the more you know.
You know?
You know?
I could see that one that you said, though.
Yeah, well, because did you guys ever see fucking...
It's like, what's the word? It's like not cocky. There's a better word for it.
Confident?
No, like just. Oh, fuck me, dude. I wish I had it, but I'm not informed.
Yep.
Found it.
See, we're aware of our ignorance. That makes us smarter than you, in a way.
Yep.
Well, did you guys see the reason I bring it up is because I saw Bill Burr was on Joe Rogan's podcast like a while ago, I think, and Joe Rogan brought up masks
Oh, yeah, I
because
seen that
Bill
clip.
Burr was. Everybody was praising him because Bill Burr's response to Joe Rogan bringing up, I don't think we should wear masks. Bill Burr goes, I'm not going to sit here with you who's not a doctor and me who's not a doctor and act like I know more than the CDC. And everybody was glazing the fuck out of him for saying that. And I'm like, listen, good to say that because obviously neither of them know more than the CDC, conspiracies aside.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's not a genius for saying that. I would probably say the same
It's,
thing.
I feel like it's the weird celebrity culture we have because I feel like if celebrities
That's what it
do
was.
something,
Ignorance is bliss.
yeah, there we
That's
go.
what I was trying to say.
If
Yep.
if a
Like the
celebrity
less
does
you know,
some-
the more.
yeah,
Mhm.
if a celebrity
The
does something
the better.
that's normal, like you literally see someone walking down the street randomly do it.
Well, it's
Everyone's
literally-
like, "Oh my god, there's such a good person."
It's
Like,
literally because, like, celebrities have such an inflated ego. So, like, when they actually act normal, people are like, I love this guy.
he's so down to earth.
And I will say, they're Bill Burr,
He's had a string of base takes.
yeah, generally speaking, I think he says some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
But also sometimes he annoys the fuck out of me. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Real quick, Randy, I'm going back to it, but it's funny that we say that ignorance is bliss. And so our logic is the less you know, the better.
I mean, that's kind of what Einstein said in a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way.
It's not like not knowing something is better for you.
Tame Impala reference.
Or like, what'd you say?
Tame Impala reference. The less I know, the better.
Oh. It is.
Sorry.
It is like that though.
Yeah.
More so than the fact of the less you know, the better. You know what I mean?
So basically what we're saying is, like, if you're super fucking stupid and you know it, you're actually smart.
I honestly,
that's our logic.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Because, that's what Einstein said, kind of.
That's what Einstein said.
In a roundabout kind of way, yeah.
Because he was like, the more you know you don't know anything about anything.
Who said that? Einstein?
I think Einstein said that. Something like that, though.
In a
Roundabout way.
In a roundabout way, I think Einstein said that.
Let's rattle off some quotes real quick to show our intelligence. Me first? I already did one.
I don't... dude,
I did one. Ignorance is bliss. He's the only one that hasn't.
Last time we came into the podcast, before we came in, he randomly was dropping, like, quotes I've never heard in my life. He's like, you never heard that one?
Like what?
3 in a row.
Like
and I was like, I've never heard that. Like, he was one about a dog.
Yeah, well, the original... I remembered what the, like, main quote is, and it was like, my guilt doesn't absolve me, or something like that. Or no, it's a dog who weeps after killing is no better than one that doesn't.
Have you ever heard that one?
A dog that weeps after killing is no better than one that doesn't. Yeah, they both killed.
That's the point. Why'd you shrug your shoulders about it?
Because I was like trying to make sense of the whole fucking that like how do you relate that into like human like. How would you
like,
say
let's
that?
say you
relate it into human.
Like, well, because
I got one here.
Fucking doesn't whimper after he kills.
Here's a human equivalent, specifically men. A man with post-nut clarity is no better than one with not having it.
Not having it.
In a roundabout way.
I was like, we're like, have you heard that one? And you went, yeah, they both killed.
I was like trying to think about it. I was like, what is the point of that, anyways? The dog is no better than one that whimpers. Wait, what'd you say?
A dog that weeps after killing is no better than one that doesn't. I was basically saying, if you feel guilty about something, it doesn't make you better for it.
Or worse. Yeah.
You're the same badness.
I can't. I'm trying
You're
to.
bad.
Like, let's say I punch a kid in the face. And
Okay.
I don't cry about it. Someone else punches a kid in the face and cries.
Punch a kid in the face and you tell him a dog that's weeping is no better than the one that's not. And then he'll be like, damn, I should have known that.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Why'd I have to punch him in the face?
Well, yeah, they
about
both
it?
killed. That's what you say.
Why'd I have to punch him in the face about it?
You had to really instill that into his mind.
Yeah.
You'll remember
He'll
that.
never forget that.
No.
He's scarred.
If someone comes up and punches you in the face and goes,
About it.
a weeping dog is no better than a not weeping dog. You'll remember that shit.
It's not at all how the quote goes
He
either.
gets up and he goes, why'd you have to punch me in the face about it?
So you remember, kid. The more you know, you know. That you don't know nothing.
And then the kid goes, did Einstein say that in a roundabout kind of way?
You know what? This is way off topic, but another reason I hate being fat is because if I've eaten recently and I laugh really hard, I'm almost guaranteed to get heartburn.
Whoa. I think you might just have like a heartburn issue.
Yeah, it might
I
just
probably
be like
do.
It might be like a hereditary thing.
Yeah, I think you just have like
If
a
I take
heartburn thing.
Prilosec, it's fine. I just never buy it.
Can you get a prescription that's cheaper?
Prilosec is the same thing, just without a prescription, basically.
Yeah, but would it be cheaper to get a prescription because it'd be...
I don't know if I have insurance, and I don't know how to get it if I do.
What do you mean you don't know how, if you have insurance?
I know I do through Spin, but I don't know if I elected to use it. You know what I'm saying?
If you didn't elect to use it, you would still be on your mom. Does your
Are you
does
on
your
your
mom
mom's
or your dad have insurance?
I don't know.
I'm sure you're still on your mom's. Usually they kick you off when you're like 26, I think's the cutoff. Or
You know what I
25 or
say?
something.
I'll never have cancer because I'll never go to the doctor. So it doesn't matter if I have
And
insurance.
you'll never get
Not
Prilosec
having
because you don't
insurance
have
once a
insurance.
day.
I can
Doctor
I can
away.
just go buy Prilosec right now.
Yeah, but it could be cheaper and more powerful.
You don't get Prilosec prescribed. You get like, what's it called? Pantoprazole prescribed.
That sounds even cooler.
Yeah, but Prilosec works just fine. Why would I need to get Pantoprazole?
I don't know.
Are you sure Prilosec works just
Yeah.
fine? I mean, you're laughing a little hard.
It works just fine, but sometimes if I laugh, I do get
No,
heartburn.
no. You missed something huge.
I know, when you-
Is
after
I
you
use
ate,
it.
after
It good. It's good. It
It
works.
good.
It good.
But I don't get it like ever. I always don't
like-
get it.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
get you.
Jake's like old man doesn't hurt when he's like 40. He's like, where's Prilosec? It was like right after dinner.
Where's Prilosec?
No, I know for a
Like
fact.
crushes him into his like Shirley Temple.
Well, I know for a fact that it also correlates to me being fat because You know, when I go through my phases, like when I'm in good shape versus when I'm in worse shape, then I have more heartburn when I'm in worse shape.
Okay.
So
I know. I
that-
love getting in a van, and like any van, I can just find like a good set of like 6 Tums in it. You
Oh,
know?
dude.
It's
At Spin,
Jake's
it's the
got them
worst.
somewhere hidden in there. You know.
At Spin, it's the worst because if I don't bring something to eat,
Tums here. Tums here. One in the back.
dude, Van 1 had a roll of Tums in it for like a month because I just left it in there.
I've tried Tums like once, but I think I just tried it for the fun of it. I didn't have
For the fun-
heartburn.
for the
like I
fuck of
saw
it.
them and I was like, fuck it, I'll try one. And I tried them like, yeah, it doesn't taste great.
Tums works good too. I just prefer to complain about having heartburn all the time instead of solving the fucking problem.
It's also crazy because he goes, yeah, I just never really get Prilosec. And then multiple times he's told me, he's like, yeah, sometimes I just like eat vanilla ice cream and it helps my heartburn.
Really soothes the throat, you know.
Pushes the acid down.
Which I don't know how that works because I've heard.
No, dairy's good.
Dairy's good for acid.
Because it's like,
Reflux.
think about it. The reason you get fucking reflux is because of like acidic foods like greasy shit. But milk is like not acidic.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Really intelligent description.
Milk is like not acid.
No, but I know it's like dairy is good for heartburn. It's more alkaline than it is acidic.
I can't.
Because calcium.
Cause calcium.
I can't really even think.
Point
about
being said, invest in some
Prilosec.
Prilosec.
What is it?
Prilosec.
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 That's the episode name. Prilosec.
You know, like in like National Lampoons when he's doing that whole like, he freaks out because he gets the Jelly of the Month club for his bonus instead of like a bunch of money, and he's like, "Where's the Tylenol?"
Vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't.
It's like, "Where's the Tylenol?" That's Jake's like,
Where's
the Prilosec?
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Well, like, where's my
Call
insurance?
me Jake Griswold, but heartburn edition, right?
Yeah. At least we'll know you for something.
Hey,
Jake
if you
Bell's
remember
known
me,
around the world for his heartburn.
if you don't remember me for anything else, remember that I had heartburn and I needed Prilosec all the time.
If he goes down, he's gonna go down with Prilosec in his system.
Or heartburn in my throat.
That's tough, bro. Put that on the fucking tombstone.
Yeah.
I don't want to
die
go down
'cause
with.
of
I don't want to
heartburn.
go down with anything in my throat, dude.
Yeah, pause.
Hey, yo. Jake wants to go down with shit in his throat, dude.
Shit.
It begs a question. It begs a question on that pause. Like, what do we think? Do we think cum would help with acid reflux?
I've heard that.
I've heard it's good for you.
I've heard it's good for your face.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if it's
have
good.
too.
I don't know if that is true or not.
Yeah,
Maybe that's just a ploy to get guys to let girls come on their face. You know, who knows?
No, it's super good for your face.
Same
dude.
same with it being good for you.
Apparently,
It could be a ploy as well.
okay. Listen, if we're gonna go strictly off of looks, it looks like milk. So
That's what I was thinking.
I would assume it would be.
There's no.
And it's thick. It's
I don't
warm,
wanna
which is kind of gross.
I don't want to sit here
So
and say
maybe-
that there's no way that that coming out of you could be beneficial in other terms besides what it's used for. You know, does that make sense? Like,
There's protein in it.
okay, but how much of your it's got to be stacked full of protein if I'm gonna
If there's children in
if
it.
there's any chance of a
Bro,
girl
you
or
got-
anyone that wants to do it using it as a protein.
they supplement.
Okay,
Supplement.
yeah, like eating it because of
That's the reason.
any,
Yeah.
I
any
need my
other
proteins.
Any
Instead
other
of like
reason.
whey protein, he's like, yo, can you come on my shake real quick?
Speaking of which, this reminds you guys ever seen Buddy Games?
Buddy games?
It's got Johnny Drama in it. That guy.
Is it a TV show? No, I don't
It's
think
a
so.
it's a well, there is a TV show now, but there was like a whole scene where the guy, for some reason, one of the dudes had no balls and he was all upset and he was like in an insane asylum about it. They break him out. We got to do a Buddy Games. It's like get him out to like lift his spirits or whatever. And one of the other friends gives him a whole bunch of sperm samples so that he can have a kid if he wants to. And then he puts it into like a pina colada and they all drink it.
Ugh.
That reminds me of Big Mouth when they do that one game, like come on a cracker or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real thing people do. That's crazy. What is it like? It is.
But it's good for you.
It's a protein. You know.
Get your
Just a
protein
bunch
and
of-
lipids.
Lipids. It's a bunch of gym bros.
Yo, diverse sperm, you eating it? It's got to be better than one person's cum.
Okay, we'll transition from cum to Beast Games.
Is it worth watching is the question. What do you guys think?
No,
I haven't seen it.
I'm just mocking what you said.
Have you seen it? Have you seen any of
I
it?
watched the first episode. Yes.
What do you think?
No,
I don't think so either.
that's why
I've
I only
seen-
watched the first
Are
episode.
they? So is it worse than a normal just Mr. Beast YouTube video?
It's Mr. Beast, as he usually is, for about what? How long is it? 8 hours. 4 times 8.
Something like that. Here's all I'm saying, dude.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
4-8.
I know. It's just
Oh, okay.
it's like 4 to 8 hours of him just being.
I thought you meant there were like
it's
4
like a
8-hour
longer-
episodes.
It's a longer challenge than he's ever done. That's what it is.
And it's worse, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
do
it's worse. Here's the thing also. I remember when it was coming out, people were like, Mr. Beast is going to put all these other competition shows out, you know? Like, they're done. And it's like, no, the fuck it's not. Because,
It's just-
he's giving out a shit ton of money, but there's, like, so few. I've watched 3 episodes. I think in 2 of those episodes, out of everything they did in it, there was actually legit only 2 competitions.
Well, it's also just it's just Squid Games.
It's not even as good as that.
Yeah,
in
like
concept.
I don't understand. Like I understand that it's popular and everything right now, but why don't you just make Beast Games and then just do the cool shit you did before?
Well, dude, here's the thing also about Squid Games is it's like actually got competitions that kill people. Like, let me just say, for instance,
So you're
because
saying Mr. Beast should start killing people on his show?
I watched it because one of my friends, a boss, coworker, whatever, he got me my job that I currently have. He was on Beast Games, and he made it to episode 3. And he was like top 60 out of 1,000 people or something like that. The funny thing is that 940 other people, I would say 90% of them got out because they did some stupid random shit. They're like, we're going to get rid of half of you by this because we're going to flip a coin and half of you are gone. It's like, great, thanks.
That's an awesome game show.
And then there was like, I think they did it like 3 fucking times. Or maybe even 4.
in Beast Games,
Yeah.
they do one where it's like by whole row, and there's like 50 people.
That's what I was
in a
going to
row.
say. Yeah. Like in the first episode, they did it twice. Where they're like, we're going to offer you some money. And if someone takes it, their whole row is out. And it's like, this is riveting.
And it gets up to like 80K,
Oh, I would've
90K.
taken it.
Who's
I
not
would've- I
taking
would've taken
90K?
it.
Here's the
would've
thing
taken
too.
it.
This I find this insane. There was like 3 people that took it when it was at 20,000, and just got like.
And that line
10
still
people
would have
out.
been, I swear, it probably would have been in it, and he probably could have waited till like 60K or something.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I would
Dude,
at least
20K.
as soon as it hit 50, that's when I'd go, okay.
It got up to
That's
100,000. The last 3 people got 100,000 that took it.
Which is a steal.
Majority of them took it at 50.
Your bets of, if you're right there, you take that every time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're not going, like your fractions of winning the whole thing and getting $1 million compared
Well,
to
it's
you just
5
snagging.
million.
damn.
Oh, it's 5 million?
Yeah.
Compared to you just snagging 100K real quick.
And plus, you're gone.
Yeah.
You got 100K, you're out.
You
You're
go
done.
home.
You're home.
Not to mention the fact that you have to consider that anybody in the line could get you out with fucking nothing right then and there.
Yep.
You can be like, or I'll take it.
I would like. I'd hate to be the guy that takes it and gets everyone out, but at the same time,
You'd
it's
be
like,
so hated.
dude, I just got fucking 80 grand.
The reason you're so hated though is because
They wish
they,
they
were
did it to
like,
me.
shit, I should have fucking done
Exactly.
it. You know?
They wish they did it to me, and at that point, sorry, bro, you snooze, you fucking lose.
They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate
Just
us
because they ain't us.
Yep.
Anus?
Yep.
That movie causing so much controversy was fucking insane.
Oh, interview?
Yeah. It was nuts. Remember, people were like, we're not showing it in the theaters. We're shutting movie theaters down. What the fuck?
In the sense of it, if North Korea were to like sit there and like how much would they really be like, we're making fun of them?
I feel like they would. I don't know.
Because it was pretty bad at times. You know what I mean?
I don't know what they believe. because no, like I mean in the way
North
of
Korean people don't believe in anything.
I mean in the way of like they believe that Kim Jong Un doesn't poop, and they believe that he's like a god. So like they believe these crazy ideals. So I don't know if they would see that movie, but it's obviously a joke, and be like, "Oh, this is actually what they think of him."
I'm mostly thinking like the dictators. Like, what if Kim Jong Un saw that? Would he have more of a threat of being like, "Oh, I don't like that"? Like, maybe 39, 40.
What even accent was that? I don't like that. That was more Hispanic than anything.
How are you supposed to do a fucking Korean? I don't know Korean.
Me neither.
That was so.
That was the best I got for that.
That was so funny. Do not bleep that out. That was so funny.
I don't think that's bad enough to bleep anyways. You got the accent completely wrong.
Also, it's Kim Jong Un. Like, no one cares.
I feel like
That
I
was
don't
so
know.
funny.
It's
I
a
got
matter,
that crying.
it's a matter of either having a sense of humor or not, more than anything, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Because, he can see anything. He might have seen it.
Yeah,
already.
he probably. Well,
He don't.
yeah.
That's.
He can do anything he wants. The people can't.
He banned leather jackets. Did you see that?
That's fucked.
He like banned leather jackets because he liked leather jackets and he didn't want anyone else wearing leather jackets. So he's the only person that
See,
can
that's
wear
fucked
leather
though. You can't
jackets.
ban it because
He doesn't want anybody copying his
Style.
stuff. Think about it.
That's so
you
fucked
can't
up.
ban style.
That is
dude.
so fucked up. As a leader,
It's
of
like
your
taking away
community,
dancing, dude. You can't ban
They're
style.
living in
What are we?
footloose land.
What are we? Footloose?
Yeah.
What town was that?
What are we? Some type of footloose?
What are we talking about? Some type of footloose squad?
Lehigh, Utah.
Now say
Film
it.
there.
Now say it in Kim Jong Un
Let
accent.
me do like a Russian accent real quick.
I'm trying to even think. Yeah, how would you do like? I guess it would just be an Asian accent. Would what you would have to do?
Yeah.
Like I guess Chinese or something.
But that's not. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The closest you could do without knowing the language. Yeah.
I feel like the easiest Asian accent would be like Vietnamese. I'm not gonna do it. I've heard people do it, and I'm like, I could do that.
I could pull that off.
I would say like rural Vietnamese. I've seen people do that accent before. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the super
Rural.
Never mind. Whatever.
Look up a rural Vietnamese accent.
I'm trying to think of how it goes because I might just do it.
It's like so much different than like a suburban Vietnamese accent.
Completely different. You gonna shoot it off?
Nah, I can't do shit on the
I'm
spot.
kind of glad I think that would have gone bad quickly if he did it.
Mine was.
Yours was not bad at all. Like if people genuinely get pissed about that, that's insane. That was
You
not
didn't
bad
even
at
do an
all.
Asian accent.
Yeah.
It was like something else. I don't even know.
I was gonna try to say it again.
You
I'm
said
not
I don't
doing
like that.
it. I said me no like that.
Me don't like
I
that.
mean, I don't know. He said something.
That's just what I thought Kim Jong Un.
Oh my god, that
So-
was so good.
How he says things.
He's gonna nuke us.
He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be like, the ill-informed podcast is banned in North Korea. Fuck
As
those
if it's
guys.
not already.
Yeah.
What do they got? Spotify.
Specifically banned ill-informed.
You're like a huge hit over there. On
People
North
are like
Korea.
pirate.
Everyone's like, yo, I fucking love Kaisha.
They're pirating the podcast to get it into North Korea. It's huge. Biggest podcast in North Korea. Shout out.
Shout out our North Korea fans.
We're not making any money. Thanks for that. But
You know, appreciate you listening though.
me don't like that.
He said it just like that, dude. It was like a monotone, like Wisconsin who said it.
Yeah, it was like it was not. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem
We'll have
Asian
to
at
we'll
all.
have to play it. We'll play it again.
All right. Episode 69 has been said and done.
It's in the history books now.
Can't get much better than this. Tune in next week. Sorry.
Love you guys.
Sex number. We did have a lot of cum conversation.
We did have a good
Very
conversation.
topical, and it wasn't even written down.
Very, very topical.
It was an off the dome cum conversation.
Yeah, it just happened. Divine intervention, whatever you want to call it.
God,
They should make that a cum topical,
Like face lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we'll actually see if it helps.
Yeah.
Comparatively, you're gonna try it.
I wouldn't.
I don't even use lotion half the time.
I'll use lotion. I'm too dry.
Manly.
I got hiccups now.
Say manly. Come on, dude.
Too manly to use
lotion.
Hell nah. I'm dry, dude. I use lotion all the time.
No, dude.
Unscented though.
The only thing,
Unscented.
the only thing I ever have to use lotion on, and it's only every once in a while, is my shins. I start looking like a reptile if I go like a month without lotion.
On your shins.
I get my knuckles.
Yeah, specifically my shins.
What was that one line? Something about Jergens. Jergens in my palm for the jerkin.
Eminem.
No, that's Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
Did Einstein say that?
Yeah,
Like
in
the
a
roundabout
roundabout
type of
way,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said Jergens in my palm for fun, but he meant jerkin in a roundabout way.
Jerkin.
All right.
All right.
Jergens in my palm.
Love you
for
guys.
jerkin.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's been grand,
It's been a
gritty.
sexual podcast.
You know it. It always is. There's
69.
sexual tension everywhere.
Tell everyone that you heard of it here.
Tell everybody that Kaja hates Asian people.
Yo!
All right. Bye, guys.
Not true.